One thing I can say that I've gotten more comfortable doing is like sitting and reflecting on my life with God. Like the more I pray, the more I seek, the more I worship, the more time I spend with God, I feel like He humbles you in many ways. And I say the thing that humbles me the most is my reflection on where I come from. Like not reminded about like my trauma, my pain, the stuff I the made, the, when you make mistakes and stuff, like when you beat yourself up, like not that kind of reflection, but more just like how good God has been to me, how He extended His grace and mercy on me, like in abundance. Like it's been it's been things excuse me, it's been things that have happened to me that like shouldn't that I'm not gonna say that I shouldn't have been here, but when I just think about like where God has brought me out of, I'm just so grateful. It's been times that I wasn't supposed to make it. I have had COVID 7 times back to back, and a couple of those times was rough. Like I was on the brink of things. Like I was holding on by a little thread. I hit my tailbone and I wasn't supposed to make it. Then I had got a really, really bad infection and everything else, and it almost killed me. Right after that, I stepped on a sewing needle and almost had to get my whole foot amputated. It's been times I've gotten a hit and run accident. My last hit and run accident, I went underneath this truck and it literally ran over my truck, and I made it out with just bare minimum bruising. And I mean, my neck was kind of messed up and stuff, but like I walked away and I'm still functioning. So it's like when I think about everything that God's done, and that's just a couple things. Like I've been in an abusive relationship, like Been through some stuff, and it's just like even through like childbirth. I've been, on the brink of eviction. I have been evicted before. I've been homeless before. I've lost vehicles, houses. Sometimes I didn't have food. Sometimes my electric had been cut off. Like even through those times, it just shows that like God has still brought me out of those things. God was still protecting me. He was still securing me. Like He was just there, like sometimes it's hard to think about it when you're in the mix of it. Like I've had a lot of losses, but I love that God is showing me those things because He's showing me that like He brought me out of it, like, and some people don't come out of that. Some people don't get another chance at life. Some people don't get back on their feet. Some people don't have food to eat, so it just humbles me to know that God loves me so much that He's gonna look after me and my children and my household. And it's like, keep pushing, So I think it's just so important to reflect on like where you come, like not to beat yourself up, but just to see how God is really moving. And it's more satisfying to know that He was moving when I didn't know Him. When I was still stuck in the world, when I was still having sex outside of marriage, where I was still ripping around the streets and drinking and smoking, like you still had me.